yours. It's possible with a steroid-free cream that you can apply yourself.
Opzelura can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB or hepatitis B or C. Serious lung infections, skin cancer, blood clots, and low blood cell counts occurred with Opzelura. In people taking JAK inhibitors, serious infections, increased risk of death, lymphoma, other cancers, and major cardiovascular events have occurred. The most common side effects were acne and itching where applied.
Repigmentation is possible. Ask your dermatologist today about starting or refilling Opzelura. Pursue it.
Watch Off the Clock today at 2 on KTLA 5.
Toppled trees and down power lines across our region as extreme Santa Anas roll through our area. Good morning, I'm Carlos Herrera live in Lake Balboa, where the California pine tree came slamming down at around midnight. We have a live report next.
Good morning, I'm Frank Buckler. A Boeing passenger jet makes an emergency landing at LAX for the second time in less than a week. Details on what happened just ahead.
Good morning, I'm Eric Spillman in the West LA area testing out the new Waymo driverless taxi here. Look, no driver. It's driving itself. Now passengers can use it. It's no longer in the testing phase. Details on how you can ride one too coming up.
Arrival time 38 minutes, Eric. You're almost there. Good morning. I'm Jessica Holmes. A nearly perfect test flight for SpaceX's Starship rocket this morning. We're going to tell you what went right and what went wrong during this third attempt.
And I'm Andy Reesmeyer in for Sam Rubin this morning. They reunited last night here in Los Angeles. What's NSYNC going to be doing going forward? We'll talk about that. Plus, The Crow, a sequel. We've got all that coming up.
All right, good morning, everybody. A windy start to the day, and it's going to continue that way through the morning and into the afternoon. But by later on this afternoon, those winds should start dying down. Temperatures warming up today, cooling down heading into tomorrow and also Saturday, and then warming up on Sunday all the way through the beginning of next week. Okay, we've got a couple of 71s for the San Fernando Valley and coastal, but both with wind gusts up to 65 miles an hour. Downtown, the wind's only 15 to 25 miles an hour. Still windy, but only 15 to 25 with a high of 73 degrees. 72 Orange County Inland, Inland Empire 66, High Desert 60, sunny with winds at 40 miles an hour. Frank, Jessica, back to you.
Powerful Santa Ana winds pounding parts of Southern California this morning.
Strong gusts toppling trees and power lines across the region. KTLA's Carlos Herrera live from Lake Balboa with a look at some of the damage there. Carlos, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Jessica and Frank. You know, we were warned about this. We expected this to happen, too, because of the extreme winds, plus the saturated ground because of all the rain we've been getting in the winter. Take a look here. Crews mostly done clearing the mess here this morning. They're removing that California tree that came crashing down at around midnight. It brought down a few power lines and communication lines with it as well. It damaged several parked cars in this area. We're right on Victory Boulevard near Havenhurst Avenue. Unfortunately, there were a lot of people, who were impacted by this. Adrian Vergara, you're joining us here live this morning. Your car, unfortunately, appears to have gotten the worst of it.
Yeah, it has.
You were asleep, and then you woke up this morning, you came here, and then you realized it.
Yeah, it was just happened like at 6:40. I woke up, I was notified, and I came down to this. My car was damaged, so sad,
What kind of damage?
It appears that the damage mainly happened in the front of the windshield and as well as the hood of the car.
This is your first car. You called your insurance. You spoke with the property manager as well, and now what?
Well, now I'll be looking. Unfortunately, my insurance won't be able to support in this situation. So I would have to look for my own repairs for windshields. I've been already doing that. I've been looking for windshield repairs. Now I have to look for hood repairs.
Thankfully, you weren't in there, though.
Thankfully, yeah.
Could have been much worse.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian, thank you. And you know, Frank and Jessica, a lot of issues with these Santa Ana winds across Southern California, mostly here in the San Fernando Valley. We have reports of downed trees over in Sunland area, the Tujunga area as well. So crews and the fire department are busy this morning trying to clear all of that. Unfortunately, these conditions are going to stay with us throughout the day, with some areas experiencing gusts of up to 70 to 80 miles an hour. Just use extra caution and drive extra slow, especially on the roads. We'll send it back to you.
Yeah, all right, Carlos, thanks for showing us that this morning. A man had to be hoisted to safety by an LA County rescue helicopter overnight. This was in La Cañada, Flint Ridge. Happened around 2 a.m. along North Angeles Crest Highway. Authorities say this man fell over a cliff, landing about 400 feet down the mountainside. It's not clear how it happened. The man was taken to the hospital in unknown condition.
Go east! Go east! Go east!
That man there you heard in Kansas hoping a tornado would turn away from structures near the town of Alta Vista, which is about 65 miles southwest.